What if I told you that right now, as you watch this, over 1 million tons of radioactive water is being released into the Pacific Ocean, and most people have no idea it's happening? Wait, before you scroll away thinking this is conspiracy theory, this is actually approved by international agencies and happening in Japan. Let me explain why this matters to you, wherever you are in the world. March 11th, 2011, 2:46 p.m. Japan's coast gets hit by a 9.1 magnitude earthquake, one of the most powerful ever recorded. But here's what nobody expected. The earthquake wasn't the real problem. 14 meters. That's how high the tsunami waves reached when they slammed into the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant 41 minutes later. The plant was designed to handle waves up to 5.7 meters. Think about that for a second. Within hours, 3 nuclear reactors lost cooling capability. Within days, they experienced complete meltdown. This became only the second level 7 nuclear accident in history, matching Chernobyl. But here's where it gets interesting, and why you should care. Unlike Chernobyl, Fukushima's story isn't over. Not even close. Picture this: 160,000 people evacuated from their homes. Some left dinner on the table. Some left pets behind, thinking they'd return in days. 13 years later, entire ghost towns remain frozen in time. Tomioka, Nami, Futaba, towns where street lights still turn on for nobody, where vending machines still hum in empty streets, where wild boars now outnumber humans. Now here's the part that should terrify you, or maybe give you hope. I haven't decided which. Japan stored over 1.3 million tons of contaminated water in more than 1,000 tanks. They ran out of space. So in August 2023, they started releasing it into the Pacific Ocean. The International Atomic Energy Agency approved it. Scientists say the tritium levels are safe. But China banned Japanese seafood. South Korea protested. Pacific Island nations demanded answers. Who's right? That's the billion-dollar question, literally. The cleanup cost is estimated at $200 billion and counting. But let me give you perspective. The half-life of some isotopes released is over 24,000 years. Your descendants thousands of generations from now will still be dealing with particles created in those 72 hours in March 2011. Here's something nobody talks about: the robots. Japan sent in dozens of robots to investigate the melted reactor cores. Most died within hours, their circuits fried by radiation levels that would kill a human in minutes. The radiation was so intense it turned their cameras black. They've sent in underwater drones, snake-like robots, even robots designed specifically to withstand extreme radiation. As of 2024, they still haven't fully mapped the melted fuel debris. They're essentially performing surgery blindfolded. But wait, here's the controversy that divides experts. Some radiation scientists claim low-level radiation exposure from Fukushima caused 0 deaths and will cause negligible cancer cases. The official direct death toll from radiation? 0. Meanwhile, the evacuation itself caused over 2,300 deaths, mostly elderly people who died from stress, suicide, and disrupted medical care. So the safety response killed more people than the radiation. Let that sink in. Other experts argue we won't know the true health impact for decades, pointing to increased thyroid cancer rates in children. A 2022 study found thyroid cancer rates in Fukushima children were 4 to 5 times higher than the national average. The government says it's due to increased screening. Critics say that's convenient dismissal. Here's what keeps me up at night. We still don't have technology to fully fix this. The current plan is to remove the melted fuel debris by 2051. That's 27 years from now. They're inventing the technology as they go. It's like trying to perform brain surgery with tools that haven't been invented yet, on a patient that kills you if you get too close. The exclusion zone is shrinking though. Some areas have been decontaminated and reopened. Former residents are returning, mostly elderly people who'd rather spend their final years in radioactive homes than die in displacement. Younger families aren't coming back. Birth rates in returned areas are near 0. These towns are being repopulated to die out naturally. And here's the global wake-up call. There are 440 nuclear reactors operating worldwide right now. After Fukushima, Germany shut down all nuclear plants. France doubled down on nuclear energy. Japan restarted some reactors despite public opposition. The world can't agree if nuclear power is our salvation from climate change or a ticking time bomb. The Pacific Ocean is the world's largest ecosystem. Currents don't respect borders. Tuna caught off California showed Fukushima isotopes within months of the disaster. Were levels dangerous? Scientists say no. But detectable and safe are different conversations. So here's the real question. Is Fukushima a warning we're ignoring or an overblown fear preventing clean energy progress? The answer affects every person on this planet. If this opened your eyes to something you didn't know, hit that follow button because we're diving deep into stories that actually matter, stories that affect your future whether you know it or not. Now I want to know what you think. Should we be building more nuclear plants to fight climate change? Or is Fukushima proof that the risk is never worth it? Drop your answer in the comments.